Hello everyone. I didn't know if I would ever be back on here. I thought I would come on today and do a little get ready with me and reintroduce myself. So everyone, if you're wondering who I am or forgot who I am or this is your first time here, I'm Haley. I am 25 years old. I live in Houston, Texas. And I want to start posting on here again because I recently created a community on TikTok that was such an amazing experience. Similar to how amazing the whole booktube experience was on here, TikTok's probably gonna get banned, let's be real. So I thought, you know what? Let's get back on YouTube. Other than TikTok, YouTube is like my favorite place to be. I'm just not an Instagram girl, I'm not a Twitter girl. So if you guys don't know, I actually just finished PA school. So that is kind of like career-wise where I am. Last time I posted on here, I was basically just getting started with PA school. So the fact that now I'm like done with PA school, I'm taking my licensing exam in literally 2 days, which is crazy to think about. I should be studying right now, but I'm doing this instead. I just can't believe it. Like, I feel like so much has changed over the past 2 years. I've gotten married. I married my husband in September of 2024, and we are just so happy living in Houston. He's finishing up medical school this year, and we now have 2 dogs. Their names are Millie and Luna. They are both strays that we picked up and found on this side of the road. It's funny because whenever you do that, you're always like, I'm not gonna keep the dog, you know, like I'm gonna foster the dog until I find it a home, and then you end up being the home, you know, that's just how it goes. So that's kind of my life right now. I am in limbo a little bit because, like I said, my husband's still in medical school. He's in his last year, but the way that they do things, it's very annoying for spouses because he won't find out where he is going to work for the next few years until March. So I'm basically going to be fun employed between now and then, which is fine. We were aware that this was going to happen, so we took out more loans than, you know, we needed because I knew I wouldn't be able to get a job for a little while. Honestly, it's such a blessing. Like, that's how I've been looking at it. I'm like, I am so lucky that I get all this time off, and my husband, he's just taking online classes for his master's degree that he's getting at the same time. He's done with like pretty much all his medical school stuff, and so we're literally just getting to hang out as a family, and it's freaking awesome. I don't know, I just feel really lucky. There's a lot of places we could end up. We could end up staying in Texas, which we love Texas, so we're not, you know, opposed to it, but I also think that it's good to go somewhere else, and we've lived in Texas our whole life, both of us, so, you know, could be a good thing to go somewhere else. So some of the places we're looking are North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, Alabama, Massachusetts, Missouri, and I think that might be it. So kind of all over the place, but I'm very excited to figure out where we go. We find out March 21st. That's their match day is what it's called. Basically, my husband will rank all the schools he interviewed at, and all the schools that interviewed him will rank everybody they interviewed, and then it goes into like this algorithm and somehow comes out with an answer of like where you end up. And so we're very excited to figure out what our next journey is going to be, and I'm excited to get my first job because, like I said, I finished PA school. I'm taking my licensing exam soon. I am gonna be a PA, which is freaking awesome. Like, that is what I've been working towards for so many years, and I'm just so excited. Whenever I did all my like clinical rotations, I ended up liking the ICU and surgery the best. So those are kind of the 2 avenues I'm looking at going toward. I do feel that as a new grad PA, surgery is a little bit easier to get your foot in the door. ICU is obviously very intense, and so not as easy to get a job as a new grad. Whenever I sat down and was like, oh, I'm gonna film this little get ready with me yapping video, in my head I was like, oh, I have like a plan. I'm gonna say like A, B, and C, and I feel like I've really, you know, gone off the rails, gone off track with that, which is, you know, fine. It's fine, it's fine. We're just talking, we're catching up. I just wanted to tell you guys I'm here, and I'd love for you to follow along with my life, as over the next few months it will be a crazy journey. I will probably be moving to a different city, maybe even another state, and that's gonna be fun, and I want somewhere to share that journey. And even if no one's watching, that's okay with me. I honestly have loved looking back on my old videos, and some of these videos have like no views. They have like 100 views. I don't know, maybe at the time I was like, man, I wish more people would watch my videos, but like as the person who made those videos, it's so cool to see myself at a different phase of life. And I don't know, I look back at old videos of myself and I'm like, I'm so proud of her because I was so hard on myself for so much of my life. And as I've gotten older, I feel like I've learned to give myself so much more grace, and to know that like I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly growing, I'm constantly evolving into the person that I am, and like that is just life. I love documenting and being able to see my life as it progresses and changes, and it's just been really cool. I'm gonna continue to document it, whether people want to watch or not. That's all right. And I love community and like talking with you guys, but this is also a great space for like myself. So I implore you to document your life if you've ever thought about doing it. Honestly, it's really fun. It's really fun, and whenever you decide to look back a couple years later, it is very cool to just see how your life changes. So I'm gonna be kind of talking about a mix of random things on here, just my life and vlogging, fashion, beauty, cooking. I will be sharing about books I'm reading because I know a lot of y'all are here from the booktube days, but I hope that you join along and enjoy this whole process with me, relearning YouTube. And if you are joining over here from TikTok, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me create such a community on TikTok. That has been such a cool experience, and I started posting on TikTok because I found so much solace in my favorite creators. I just always enjoyed watching videos on there, and so I decided to start posting, and for it to all of a sudden become this community, I just like wasn't expecting it. I was really doing it out of just for fun, and it became kind of a community, and I love that. And so if any of y'all are here from that, like thank you so much for joining me here, and I hope that we can kind of continue the same community here. I'm hoping TikTok doesn't go away. I would like to, you know, continue on there, but I also think I have to be realistic and be like, hey, you know, we might be losing daylight over there, unfortunately. It is what it is. I'm very upset about it for a lot of reasons, but you know, we're here now. And I had been posting on TikTok because I just felt it was an easier platform to be consistent on than YouTube, but I think it's good to diversify my assets, if you will. Do a little bit here and a little bit there. So hopefully TikTok continues and we can have fun there and here, but if not, we will definitely be here on YouTube. So anyways, you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll just see you in my next video. Bye.